Hi guys, welcome back to day 4 session. Today we are seeing the isolated endpoints verification tabs like configuring isolated structural target environments with the testing clients. According to this, we are testing target routing endpoints would be without dependency and client interface assemble. Actually, today the main context is we are testing in other tools like as I said before, day 1 and day 2 and day 3. We are using a different tools to hosting like Chrome as well as Postman, and today we are testing into the Thunder client. It is a dependency in a VS Code. So today we are seeing this criteria. You understand the main map once, what are the credentials we are going to discuss in it and implement it through code also. You may able to see the different tools, but today we are in this video we are going to see the Thunder client testing using our API, and we are through GRUD operation method get post. So you're able to see the HTTP testing tools, environmental setup and collection under folders and environment variables. Just go through it once because it is a foundation to what we are going to implement in code. It's the main context. So you just go through it once. You can easily able to see what are the client, and then variable should be used between the environment and HTTP method under the folders and creating the IDs. And next come upon through this structural target environment under the 4 categories: localhost testing, data source choices, environmental switching, and then C data scripts. Through the branching of this, our localhost pod and verifying level and testing database and consistent test data. These are all the branching core branches of the under the structural target environment. We can easily to implement in the code, and just physically we are seeing that, but main context is the core. What is the foundation, it could be noted. It's very important to recognize in future also. So that's why I show it off the what is the mind map in between the context of GRUD operations and isolated endpoint verification. Environmental switching means it is used for .ini files and managing the separate base URLs, protecting the sensitive credentials. Under this criteria, we are using to configure the target environments as well as the testing clients, as I said before in Thunder client. Retargeting the root endpoints and dependency on the client interface assembles. And next we come upon these text like server startup and then request execution. Before that, the delete endpoint testing you and all know. So when we hosting in that, it may show some 200 to 404 like that errors be in shows in terminals. A response inceptions, status code and response body headers you and all know. We are using a postman or else a Thunder client means it shows the body auth and then the methods what we are using, like, and then status code, headers, footers has been visible. These are under the verification workflow and without dependencies. Under the documentation, it be results and recorded, capture the screenshots. It is a basic thing for assignment submission. Next we come upon the final part for practicing the hosting department and isolated endpoint verification tabs. So once you go to this map, next we going to the code part just to see the overview of what we are going to do in this session. So it is a main dependencies. So once you go through it, next we move part the code part, and everyone must install the Thunder client in VS Code. It is the extension actually. I already installed it my VS Code. I just call it once. Like in the three dots you able to see in the left bottom. Just it under the Thunder client. Just click it. It's opening the server part. In this area we using the query and param session. We can using the grid operations, get and post easily to create a new request. So next we put the local host path. Here you may get a products users as well as port point and the JSON users as well as the API is running, like as we seen in yesterday video, no? So that and all we can easily able to see here. Wait a minute, it has been lagging some more minutes, so that's why it's visible like this. Yeah, it's now visible, I think so. You can see the query part in this. You can just replace it our local host point and send it the request. It shows the JSON part of the right hand side. You can able to easily see the queries part and then output. And next I replace it users and it get it from me, and then one more dependency user, and we using the normal local path, it be shows the running only. Yeah.